Today, we're exploring the concept of collective captivity, which refers to groups like families or communities being bound by unseen forces that stifle their potential. Can you break down what this really means and how it might manifest in real life?
Absolutely. Collective captivity involves the restriction of an entire group's destiny, often through spiritual or psychological bondage. This could look like a family with a recurring pattern of poverty or constant setbacks, despite their best efforts. It's as if an invisible barrier keeps them from progressing.
That's intriguing, especially since these patterns can stretch across generations. Are there particular signs or experiences that might indicate a group is under this type of captivity?
Yes, common signs include repetitive cycles of illness, failure at the edge of breakthrough, or widespread confusion within a group. Some even report strange dreams like encounters with serpents or insects, which many traditions interpret as symbols of spiritual interference. These shared experiences suggest something deeper is at play.
Building on that, let's delve into the forces believed to orchestrate this captivity. Terms like strongman, ancestral power, and generational curses come up often. Could you explain these concepts and how they interact?
Certainly. The strongman is typically seen as the principal spiritual force enforcing bondage, while ancestral powers refer to negative influences passed down through family lines. These often operate via generational curses, unseen decrees or patterns that manifest as chronic illness, financial decline, or addiction, much like a computer virus corrupting every user account.
Interesting analogy. Are there specific examples or cultural perspectives that highlight how these powers manifest?
In many African and Asian cultures, the idea of ancestral altars or spirit spouses is prominent. These represent covenants made by forebears, sometimes unknowingly, which can invite persistent misfortune. For example, an entire village might be plagued by drought if an ancestor angered a deity, echoing the biblical narrative of generational consequences.
Let's shift to the psychological and spiritual effects. You mentioned unusual dreams and behavioral changes. How do these experiences affect individuals and their wider communities?
These effects can be profound. People often report vivid dreams featuring creatures like octopuses or cankerworms, which symbolize entanglement or loss. After such dreams, individuals may feel intense confusion or observe strange behavior in family members, almost as if they're being manipulated by external forces. This can erode trust and cohesion in communities.
That's a compelling point. Are there scientific perspectives on these phenomena? Or are they purely spiritual interpretations?
While much is rooted in spiritual tradition, psychology recognizes the impact of shared trauma and learned helplessness. For example, when families experience repeated setbacks, they may unconsciously accept stagnation as their fate. This mirrors the concept of collective captivity, blending both spiritual and psychological dimensions.
Transitioning now to solutions, many believe that prayer, fasting, and divine revelation are key to breaking free from collective captivity. Could you elaborate on why these practices are emphasized and how they work in practice?
Certainly. These practices serve as tools to access divine insight and intervention. Prayer and fasting are believed to weaken the hold of spiritual strongmen, much like rebooting a corrupted system. As God reveals the root causes, individuals can confront specific issues, whether it's an ancestral curse or a hidden agreement.
Are there scriptural foundations or real-world testimonies that highlight the effectiveness of these strategies?
Yes. Isaiah 49:24-26 is a key scripture promising that even the most entrenched captives can be delivered. Many people recount experiences where, after dedicated prayer and fasting, they witnessed dramatic changes such as sudden breakthroughs, restored relationships, or inexplicable peace, signaling the breaking of the collective yoke.